The initial idea for Thrive Health actually came, well, two of us were out on stand-up paddleboards off the beach in Dunderave and having a brainstorming session about what we thought was most important to be done out there. And we pretty quickly came to fixing elements of the healthcare system where people get lost through the cracks. We saw so few technologies that were really being applied to make that work better. So typically the journey that an individual has when they use Thrive is they interact with an organization that's adopted our platform. So that means we've got two types of value, right? For an individual, it means you're going to actually be empowered to have your own health information, know where you are in the system and what's coming, and what are the things you can do to make your outcomes better or your family members' outcomes better. People can share their information. So that's a pretty big deal. And then from the organization perspective, for hospitals, health systems, it allows them to make way more efficient use of their resources. We started for people going in for surgery, but it can work for any interaction with the healthcare system. And then depending on what your assessment says and what your test results are, you're going to have different journeys, different pathways through the system that are going to touch different parts of it. Through COVID, where everybody found themselves in some type of a healthcare journey and everybody needed to do assessments for symptoms or rapid screening or whatever, that certainly accelerated our plans by going from, we had 10 or 20,000 people on the platform before COVID. Now we've had over 15 million. We think that we can play a small role in really transforming how things work. So there's not such a massive divide between when you're in the system and dealing with the doctor's office and when you're in the rest of your life. For the last 25 years, my dad's been a happiness researcher. He's an economist. He writes the World Happiness Report every year. And I've wanted to bring that into the delivery of healthcare. So that's why we chose the name Thrive, of really bringing, mental and physical health together to not just be, not sick, but to thrive.